This energy, thank you. This energy in me just moves me. That's the way it is. I can hardly sit with it when I start talking about it. So you know, whether you understand everything or not that I'm saying, there's an energy, you know, here right now, even flowing through each of us here, that is what I call this immortal lineage. Is this ability to actually bring forth new life in our bodies, and when we share it with each other, we energize each other in it. We're causing, whether you realize it or not, we're causing I'll say a spontaneous generation of new life in each other's bodies. And I think that's so powerful. I think, you know, Brian Johnson mentioned last night about his algorithm that he uses because he can't trust himself, his own mind, you know. And so it's kind of like what I'm talking about here is that there is this immortal lineage. It takes over the mortal mind. It can take over the mortal mind. And we need our mortal mind being taken over. Okay? We need it being taken over because that's what leads us. Look, the mortal mind, it's what it is. We're never going to unwind what I call the Gordian knot, which is this of death. This knot that we've got ourselves into, that was even talked about last night by several, this program that we've got ourselves into of death, we're never going to unwind that from a mortal consciousness. It's the same thing all the time. We go in circles with it, and it continuously bogs us down. So by opening yourself up to that, I'll call it the potential in you that is already there in your body. Wow. Already there. You do not have to reinvent it. You just have to, I'll use the term, receive it. Surrender to it. That's exciting. That's exciting. Look, I'm kind of talking here about a shortcut. Now, maybe you aren't into shortcuts. I am. Okay? I'm done, and I experienced this, you know, like I said, when I had this travail in my own person, I experienced, hey, I want a shortcut. This is too long of a trip, too much struggle, everybody around me, there's got to be something different. And I thought, wow, what do I need? I need something supernatural. I need a strength. I use that term into myself. I need a strength that I don't have at this time. And where's that going to come from? So I began to give to that. I laid in bed one night. I decided to watch Netflix. Show popped up, this movie, the series called Chosen. It's all about the story of Jesus. I began to watch this, though. I just started watching it. I thought, all of a sudden, I began to feel something in my body that I hadn't felt for a long time. I felt this energy, and I thought, whoa, what is this now? You know, I thought maybe, okay, it's good, but maybe it's just some psychological response, you know, that I'm having. And then he kept speaking, and then Jesus, in his portrayal of Jesus, he started talking about that Jesus was saying, oh, if you believe in me, you shall have everlasting life. And, you know, he spoke things such, I'm capsulizing everything right now, but he said, oh, I'll eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, and you shall have eternal life. Now, some people will say, oh, well, that's in the spirit he's talking about. Well, the spirit life was already there before him. It was already. That had been for thousands of years. People were talking about the spirit going on and the body dying. Jesus was speaking, and this is what connected me. Jesus was speaking about the physical body now not dying. And this is what upset the whole world. This is what upset everybody because they thought he was trying to take over their world. All he was trying to do was take over the world of death. So all this started coming to me as I was watching this. Again, I'm giving you the synopsis. But I woke up in the morning and I felt totally different. So I thought, wow, what is this? And I felt new energy. I felt fresh like I never felt before. And let me say that I'm not talking about the Jesus that we've all come from many times a religious place or what we're, you know, indoctrinated in. I'm talking about the Jesus before religion hijacked who he was. Okay? I'm talking about the man, just like you and I. A man that was speaking immortality, and that's really what upset the world, but they did away with him. Okay? They got rid of him because he was turning the world upside down. But they got rid of him, but he still planted the seed of immortality in the human species. This lineage in the species. It's in us. It's in us. It doesn't matter if you believe in Jesus, don't believe in Jesus. We're not talking about a belief in Jesus. I am talking about an energy, a cellular response in the body of a human being that made an impact like the end of Roger Bannister when he ran under 4 minutes. It affected every human being in the world, and many other people ran under that 4-minute mile after that. I'm talking about that type of effect in the body. He spoke immortality, and it affected everybody. It made an imprint, and really, guys, it was not his death, his crucifixion, that was the love of everybody. That is the propaganda from religion. It was his life. It was the energy of his life, his brightness of what he felt and who he is. That made the impact. That made the impact. So I woke up feeling this, and I thought, okay, maybe I'm just having an overnight experience, you know. But I'm going to tell you in short, it has grown. That's been over a year ago. It's just growing more and stronger every day. I feel better every day. I'm out of the struggle. The weights have lifted off of me. That doesn't mean I don't, wake up sometimes with a conflict, but it's solved easy. It's solved easy. I'm not trying to struggle with the world. So what Jesus also said, the last thing I want to say before we take questions here, what Jesus also said is he said, the kingdom is here now. The kingdom is here. No one could see it. They said, his disciples said, what do you mean, Master, the kingdom is here now? He said, the whole world is struggling. Rome is dominating us. My kids are starving. The world's terrible. What do you mean the kingdom is here now? He said, the kingdom is here now if you can see it. Wow, if you can see it. And I'm telling you today, the kingdom is here now. Immortality is here now for us to see it and for us to take on that mindset. And consequently, everything we do will move faster. And we'll have a connection with each other like we've never had before. Rather than yeah. Wow. Wow. Yes. Yes. We'll have a connection that will begin to have a communion of each other's bodies that feeds life in each other's bodies. Everything will flow and be easier. I'm not saying this from some, lofty, elusive place. I'm saying I'm experiencing this right now, and several people with me are. This is something for every human being on this planet that will open themselves up. It takes, I'll say it literally takes, I would call it like a reborn experience. A reborn experience. You were born into a mortal world, okay? Do you like it? No. I don't think you'd be here if you really liked it. Are you satisfied with it? I haven't been. I didn't. I wasn't satisfied a year and a half ago. I thought, wow, I love the world. It's good to look out the window, see the birds, the trees, etc. But I didn't like this world. I was born into it. There had to be something different. There had to be something different. Yeah. So I had a born-again experience into a world that is really there in our bodies. To me, this is the real us. The other was a program response from our genetics. From our genetics. You were born into a death world thinking you have to die. That was your parents thought they had to die. We all bought into the program. But what I'm saying to you is in our bodies, us, who we really are immortal beings that are meant to live forever. We're not meant to die. Now, you can come from the place, we were meant to die and now we're struggling to get forever. Yeah. No, I don't think so. We were meant to live forever. And we're to move from the glory of that, not the struggle. So, yeah, thank you. So, understand, thank you very much. Understand that I'm not here to push anything on you. I don't have anything to protect in that. I'm serving this lineage. I'm serving what I call the Lord, the body, the flesh. That's never been served before. We were it all the time. We've been it all the time. Everything we look for, we're it. That's right. We're the creators of every circumstance. We have the power of creation in our bodies. And as we come together with this type of feeling, with this type of passion, you will not believe the blessings that will come to all of us. And already are. The blessings that will come to all of us. So I'm interested in creating this and manifesting this world. This world. How about you? Thank you.
I love this subject. in this topic. It's the body. You know, it seems like because so much is made of our brain and our intelligence, our intellect, we've listened to it more than listening to the whole body. There's something about listening. The body is already physically immortal. It's already, we don't have to struggle here to accept or to agree or to bring about who we already are. We just need to go with what has been given to us by Jesus. He's dead, but he did something fabulous for all of us. He gave us a body that's already physically immortal. We just haven't, we've gone by this that totally denies the real reality of what the body is.
Exactly.
We've got to make this so simple. It's simple. It's what we already are. Hallelujah for that. It's already who we are. Wow. We don't have to mentally, struggle with who we are. It's been something else. I am receiving who I am today. This, all of me. But there's been this struggle in our intellect, with our intelligence. We need to have an awakening in the brain that sees what the body already is, that receives it, receives the body, physically immortal. How much we know isn't going to make the difference. The difference is made by the interaction of all of us moving together. It's more than just one person. It's all of us. I know it sounds too easy. It is easy. We need to go with the ease of being who we are. Be so thankful that we're finding out, finally, after all of our studies and all of our, schooling ourselves and trying to get there, to find out, immortal. Wow. I hear it. I can hear it. It doesn't come from my knowledge. My knowledge, wavers back and forth. Believes it and questions it because we have challenges. I have challenges, and I'm not being stopped with those challenges. The stopping comes here. It doesn't come from the whole body. The body is ready to live. Wow, let's do it.